Hello there, Scorpio. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast. This forecast is for the week of May the 2nd through May the 8th. We are going to be pulling one card for each day, taking a peek at what kind of highlights come up for each day, seeing if a theme shows up for the week or not. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And of course, this is a general reading, meaning not everything I see here will apply to every single one of you who watches. However, most of it will apply to most of the Scorpios who watch this video. La da 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 da. And that includes me. 4 placements in Scorpio. So this is the video that I pay the most attention to. My Venus is here, plus my Sun, Mercury, and Neptune. So let's take a peek. Let's see what we have, right? So for the weekend, we're starting off with the Page of Wands. That's awesome. We like that card. And for Sunday, we have the Sun card. I always think it's funny when the Sun card comes up on Sunday. Spirit does like to play with words, so it's not too surprising, but I always just get a kick out of it. Anyway, on Saturday with this Page of Wands, this just tells me that we have something that we want to accomplish or we want to do, and that we kind of need somebody else to sign on for this. So this could be a loan officer, or if we want to take a trip with a friend, this could be the friend saying, oh, I can go for that trip. I can get the time off work, whatever. So this is somebody jumping on board with us on whatever is our exciting idea that we really want to move forward with. And then on Sunday with the Sun card, this just says that we're doing something that makes us feel productive and happy and satisfied without anybody breathing down our neck, trying to tell us how to do that, set a deadline, or anything else. So very nice weekend. We like that a lot. Let's look at our cards for the week, fellow Scorpios. We're starting off Monday with a Strength card in reverse. By the way, we don't really worry about reversals around here. If you're new here, you need to know that. And then Tuesday, we have the Queen of Swords. Wednesday, we have the King of Swords. Thursday, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. We have so much swords energy this week, you guys. We can really tell there's stuff going on in Gemini now. And then Friday, we have the Eight of Wands. And when I say we have stuff going on in swords this week, I mean like everybody has stuff going on in swords this week. So Gemini's definitely making a big impression as we have things moving in there. So anyway, let's look at Monday. So, Strength card coming up in reverse. This just means that we're attempting to do something on Monday that we may not feel like we're the best at. We may feel like, oh, I'm not very good at this. Watch me just hash this all up into nothingness. But here's the thing. I do think that it's important that we are being brave and getting outside of our comfort zone to do whatever this is, because you don't get better at something unless you try, right? Now let's look at Tuesday. Queen of Swords. This is my taking care of business card. This is somebody really like making a plan, following the plan, cutting through the baloney, getting rid of any unnecessary baloney going on, that type of thing. So very nice to see that card coming up. Means that we have got a strategy. We're moving forward with it. We're taking care of eliminating any BS. That's a great thing. Then on Wednesday, we have the King of Swords showing up. This is us as well. And this is also having that strategy and really following through with it. So I think we're solidifying this strategy on Wednesday and really getting our follow through down pat. I like it. Next, we're looking at Thursday. Three of Swords in reverse. This just says we're getting over some kind of heartache or heartbreak. I kind of think it has to do with our Queen and our King of Swords, where we're working on this strategy and this plan and then following through with it. Whatever that strategy and plan is around, it helps us get over some kind of heartache. Whether that's something going on at work, on a project that maybe it wasn't going well, and so that was giving us heartache, or whether this is around some kind of around our own business and that was giving us heartache. Here's the thing. For the King and the Queen of Swords to be getting us over heartache, whatever this heartache is, The King and Queen of Swords are not going to get us over some kind of relationship heartache because they're logical. Like they don't make decisions based on emotions. And so I don't see this heartache being about relationships because I feel like the king and the queen are getting us to this point where we're getting over this heartache. I think it may be, yeah, it may be that we just feel like we just kind of don't have our stuff together and we need a strategy to get our stuff together because it's also not pentacles. So I don't really think it's money. I think it's about our activities or our itinerary, probably. Could be money. King and Queen of Swords do handle accounting pretty well. I just am not leaning that way. I think this is about our everyday routines. Boop ba da doo doo doo. Looking at Friday, Eight of Wands. So this is a lot of short bursts of communication back and forth with somebody, or maybe even with multiple somebodies. If you're somebody that you have a business and that business relies on orders, this could be a lot of orders coming in on Friday. But there's a lot of communication, and the communication is coming in so fast that you're kind of having to stay on your toes to keep up with what were the last plans that we made. All right. So this is a pretty good week overall. I mean, it looks to me like we're doing some growth. We're making some progress. We've got a strategy that we're putting together so that we can do better at something. We may even, this getting over the heartache may even be getting better at whatever this is that we're getting out of our comfort zone to try Monday. So anyway, it looks like a pretty good week. Looks like a very productive week. So that's what I've got for us. Thank you guys very much for being here. I know I'll see some of you this week for readings already, but the rest of you I'll see back on the next video. Peace out.